Hi, everybody. It's me, reading something that I should have read like 10 minutes ago. Hmm. Okay, I'll get to that later. Hi, everyone. I'm going to play Final Fantasy XII for you and for me. How you doing, Andy and Freya and September and all the other people who came in with the raid? Go. Now let's do the thing. Thanks to this organization that got done, it's very easy to find the game I'm looking for. Right. I wonder why the Final Fantasy XII port is so much better than Final Fantasy VIII or 13. It was in that period where Final Fantasy was not that popular, so that's not. People really didn't like 12 or 13 very much. 12 gained a cult following sooner than 13 did. And now both are considered great in most cases. Sometimes it just takes, becoming an adult. Alright, so we're gonna bump back to where we started the previous stream, because those were obviously a frame loss disaster. Oh, September can tell you that. Fuck. I don't remember the command at the moment. Okay, so we're supposed to be going to Jahara, I believe? I think this is the right one. Thank you, September. I do love Gertie. There's all these Moogles here. All these Moogles who are from the Tactics Advanced series. And I like that because it does give the impression that as long as there is magic in the world, real, true, flowing magic through the mist, Moogles live effectively forever. I'm also glad Moogles live forever. Hi, Bad Road. Get through some of these fights. Do. So we are going to... I think this one was the right way. So we're gonna head up north and around. There we go. Gotta love those Geesall greens. I should definitely turn Balthier's Protect Gambit off. There. Because we don't need that right now. That's a boss thing or an under-leveled thing. Or possibly a last couple of dungeons thing, if I recall. You know, sometimes I look at the fact that I have a Twitch emote of my face, and it feels... I forgot the word as I was talking, validating. And that's probably not healthy. This is Twitch we're talking about. I like that on the other side of the world, Moogles claim that they can only be seen by the pure of heart, or specifically the Lowlands Moogles can only be seen by people who are pure of heart. But the actual explanation is much simpler. You can't see Moogles if you don't have magic in your blood. Mind you, anyone can have magic in their blood. It's not a genetic thing. You simply have to live in the mist. And there are some people who may be more or less susceptible to it. Like cholesterol, kinda. I also like to look at my face, says Freya, as does September. Up and around. Yeah, we should go to the northeastern one. The old nor'easter, we call it. That's not true. That's a name for a type of funnel storm. Colloquialisms are great. I love that their voice lines aren't pitched up or anything, or sped up at all, but they get triggered repeatedly in the combat. So it sounds very silly. At this point, I'm pretty well... Valmir just stole from Sue, oh no. At this point, I'm pretty well certain, thanks to Andy and I brainstorming a bit, that this game was originally supposed to have these three as the main party members, and the others are add-ons, effectively. They have all been guest characters. So they picked 3 of those guest characters and stuck them in the party. So now you have to divide your party, which is a little frustrating because the backline party doesn't gain XP, only LP. Alright, so now we go east from here. I got a quality hide. I can use that to hide my qualities. Hey, I found a yellow chocobo with armor and a saddle. Where's your rider, pal? Are you okay? There's another one over there. Are these just like lookout chocobos? Are they stationed here and are going to report back to town? Huh. There are actually tracks too, so I have a feeling that this means something. These tracks end here. How about these ones? Where do these go? They hopped down from the cliff, I guess. That's wild. Work tower, oh no. Hi, baby. I'm glad you all like my lizard qualities.
I guess this one was a success.
I love this.
I got a good feeling.
I love that so fucking much. because those are the mission success lines from Final Fantasy Tactics / The Lion's War.
Yet I fear I could not bear the shame.
That's good fan service.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet never did I forget my knightly vows.
You make vows every night?
Then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larsa, please.
Jesus, bad road.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
The off-screen characters were reading off lines from the send-off missions from Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I got a good feeling. It's all because I was here.
The Senate may
Like, that's just good shit.
Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of
Good.
Sect.
The good thing about
He too
the bit-crushed voices in this game is RTX noise is much better at filtering them
I
out.
will not hear you malign Judge Sect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took two of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so? He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue,
No.
Grace. That matter is long
At least the
past.
judges don't have to worry about eye contact in social situations.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord
Very
Larsa
loud
has
train
left
going by.
Roses. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt...
Not
this
even a
will be
ghost train, so I can't
possible.
suplex it.
Even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see...
I would like to point out, though,
senators.
that Mash/Sabian's move called Suplex is actually a pile
You
driver,
will find that Lord Larsa is no...
which I hadn't really thought of that before now.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa.
Gabranth sounds like a Klingon exclamation. So it looks like most of the noise on our line is fixed for now. But now we have what we've taken to calling phantom noise. Which is, generally speaking, low power signal strength that's much too high or much too low. It shows up on Ping Plotter very readily, but does not affect the stream that much. We tried passing through Gomorrah jungle, but we encountered some sort of barrier and could go no farther. There must be a way through. It's all because I was here. I got a good feeling. And that's when... I do gotta play through Lion's War again. Oh my gosh! I just remembered. Okay. So we've got a TiVo, which is basically just an Android TV dongle. This controller that I have has a D-input mode specifically for Android. I was able to play through the first part of Adventures of Mana on my big screen TV. Which does give me more hope for streaming it in the future. And the Lion's War I can download to the TiVo as well. Hell yes. Because playing Lion's War on a touchscreen, on a tiny touchscreen, sucks. Trying really hard to find Sabine doing the suplex not on the train, so that I can actually see what the animation looks like. He basically grabs an opponent, jumps into the air, and slams them straight down on their heads, and that's the whole animation. So it's like a tombstone pile driver with a jump. Suplexing the train became such a meme that I imagine it's hard to find the animation normally. And I believe that's a Ted Woolsey thing, who was handling a lot of the translations at that time, almost single-handedly, so he didn't get everything right. I don't blame him, though. He did a lot of good work. Not great work in some of his earlier stuff, like Final Fantasy IV Easy Type. But good work. And 6, I think, was honestly incredible for what was effectively a one-person job. Oh yeah, Tiny Marlborough. I forgot about Tiny Marlborough. I have been fighting so many King Marlborough. I played Chaos level 220 against King Marlborough. It took me literally about 100 times to beat him. And then I've been playing through Ori. And in the second game, your first major chase scene? Oh, he's turning to stone, huh? I should probably fix that. The first chase scene in Ori and the Blind Forest, no, Ori and the Will o' the Wisps, is literally running from King fucking Marlborough. Bastard's following me. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I was talking with Mox at the time. I don't remember which parts of this I typed in and what I said out loud, but I was just like, what the fuck? It was very funny to me. Fran's target is too far away. Well, that's why you're supposed to walk towards it. This is a longer fight, so let's... I know slow wears off on its own. I'm not sure if silence does. Looks like it does. King Marlborough is like my giant robot spider now, apparently. For anyone unfamiliar with that story, Kevin Smith tells it better than I could. But he went to see Wild Wild West. There it is, a giant fucking spider. There's no images of spiders in the interview, if you're curious about looking it up. Oh hey, it's a map. That's the map. Gomorrah Jungle, complete. Alright, so these all the exits here lead to the same jungle exit. Oh yeah, here's some cubes. Should we take a breather?
Yeah.
They should change the names of save points in every Final Fantasy game to cubes, regardless of what said save points look like. Now, to this day, I'm still just struck by how good Stranger of Paradise is. Squeenix makes a lot of bad decisions, but handing that game off to New Team Ninja was a great idea. Doesn't make up for their NFT bullshit, or keeping on the composer of the Dragon Quest soundtrack. There's a whole lot of things about that company to hate, is what I'm saying. Just came out of nowhere. It did, and after the demo made it look ridiculous without actually like explaining that it was intended to be ridiculous. That was weird. Remember, it took until like the 5th dungeon when I picked up a sphere, looked like a materia, and the game called it a proto-cube, and that's when I knew. Alright, we can't go through this gate either. I believe that that some Banui later will open it up. The Banui people. Alright, so we can't go through there. So we're gonna have to go through this way. I think we're supposed to be going east. Yeah, it says Eastern Kirwan. We can explore the southern part of the map and even see where that exit leads. Since we have fast forward, it won't even take too long. And there's another barrier. I've become a little frustrated that Star Ocean 2 and 3 haven't gotten PC ports or modern console ports or remakes. Star Ocean 2 is the only good game in the series, while the first half of Star Ocean 3 is also pretty damn good. And they just remade Star Ocean 1 recently, which is fine. But 2 is the one that really needs a modern take. Right, so I can't actually go to the southern part of the map. The one thing I would change about Star Ocean 2, aside from, you know, adding a fast forward button and all that, the biggest thing I would change would be the ability to have all 12 characters instead of having to leave 4 behind.
What is it?
Oh, and maybe mix stuff together.
Denies us our passage.
What have we done?
The Claude and Reyna stories.
Aye.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Our choices are few.
They made some good decisions as to how to fit Vaughn into a story that didn't involve him.
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
They just literally ignore him.
You are ill at ease. The Nethicite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Oh,
right.
She's so good. The only person she ever seems to soften to is Balthier.
Soon you will learn.
Aha.
Whoa.
The mist can do many things.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood. In the village ahead, you will find her, Nyearn. Bring her to me.
Oh, right.
She will know why you call her.
She's not welcome in the town at all. I found some Moogles. So we know of at least 3 different types of Moogles that live on this planet. There's these Evilesian Moogles. There's the Prairie Moogles / Forest Moogles on the other continent, Final Fantasy XIV. And also the Mountain Moogles there, which are very similar but not identical, as they split off a long time ago. Thought the Moogles were vibrating at an unprecedented rate. They were very excited. Sometimes I feel like this too. Kupo, where have I seen you before? Ah, no matter. I know why you've come. Just the thing to help you get to the bottom of all those Viera secrets. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Sure, it costs 60 gil. I currently have 45,590 gil. I think we're good. A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. Obtained a map of Eruit Village. Etron. Kupo, I thought you looked familiar. Are you the one who helped us on the Leviathan? Oh, okay, that's where we've seen these ones. They were in the cell. We've had quite a time reaching this village. Oh, I hope you don't think we followed you here, Kupo. That wouldn't do at all. Well, would you like to see my wares? You won't find many shops around here, Kupo. Best stock up while you can. Alright, let's sell our bazaar goods. We've got Dark Magicite. We got 29 of those. We got 19 tanned hides. We got 7 chocobo feathers. We got 10 iron carapace. We've got 14 storm magicite. 11 large feathers. 1 fire magicite. 14 pebbles. 21 earth magicite. 6 quality hides, 3 wind magicite, 3 Gemini gems, Zenai, 13 curl pelts, 1 Libra gem, 6 demon eyeballs, and 2 Marlboro vines. They smell very bad. Some eye drops. That's nice. 3 whole doses. And matching reds, red cap and matching armor. The color softens and grows richer with the wear. Oh my god. That's a red cap and a brigandine, which I think I'm already over. My equipment's already over leveled. It'd be a. Let's see. Oh no, that's in light armor 5. In other words, I should see if Ash can learn light armor 5 right. Heavy armor. Oh right, wrong board. I have her using mid armor. Light armor. I see lots of armor. There's 8, 7, 6. There's 5. Perfect. And right here is headsman, which is always important. Has many ways to regain MP as possible. Alright, we actually should start leveling everyone's licenses, at least the people who are currently in the party. Let's see, we've got more white armor than we can or white magic than we can shake a stick at. So we'll wait on that. Current on light armor. Or wizard armor. Battle lore, sure. I'll take it. Achilles. Achilles is fine, I guess. When it's combined with elemental weakness. It's excellent. Sometimes Moogle's just got a vibe, though. I think that's the lesson we need to learn from this. Rod of Faith. Don't know where to get that. Increase magic power when yeah, sure. Why not? It opens up more accessories. And ether lore. Make your ethers more powerful. Let's see, since Fran is going Dark Mage now, Black Mage, I should definitely worry about making her more powerful. Where's her actual magic? Okay, this is her magic. I don't worry as much about her gambits because I'm usually controlling her. So I gotta do that eventually. Oh right, I forgot that Ulan also gets magic potency for some reason. Ash. Alright, she's the time mage. Means I've got to start working in haste as soon as I can. We don't have the spell yet, though. She is going to need lots of gambit slots. That's the important thing to know here. So how's everyone doing tonight? I can smell that someone outside is cooking. Like, it smells like bacon. And that's... what's it called? My brain just stopped because I smelled bacon. It's complimenting the delicious chicken that we just had that September. I forgot the word complimenting. So, like, we know that there's at least mask-coated Viera because of Final Fantasy Tactics A2. Thank you, Bad Road. Here we are. They're just gonna stand out here. Having an indulgent music night because you haven't in a while. Well, I'm glad you're getting to. You walk a hidden enclave of the Vera known to outlanders as Urith Village. We wish no consort with others. Leave us. I also would not be happy to see this kid walking around my village. So, like, I understand that it is absolutely misogyny that led to these outfits, but I'm still managing to love them. The sunward path leads to the fane of our elder, Jota. Though I cannot think she would speak with a Hume. The wood warders gather about this cove. Mjern is no wood warder. You will not find her here. Do you come to visit misfortune upon us? You may expect no mercy if you do. Okay, so now I realize that the J is supposed to be pronounced like a Y. Interesting treasure chests. That one was an elixir, so I guess it was a clock. Little Final Fantasy VI humor for you there. Know the old saying, to every clock an elixir, to every elixir a clock. The fane of the village elder is just beyond this bridge. What errand could Hume possibly have with her? It is Mjern you seek. She is usually just beyond the bridge, but I tell you now, you search in vain. I should not think she would even know who you are. Other than little bits of dialogue that are all effectively, hey, you're on a fool's errand.
Hey, Mjern lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
All staring.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for Humes to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjern.
If you can find her.
We're not.
That's Mjern, Vaughn. Vaughn. You're making an ass out of everyone. Vaughn.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjern is not in the village. Jota.
Oh, that's Jota. In any other story, that would have been Mjern.
The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjörn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
The John Von, your shout blew out Frank's
You worry about
ears.
keeping your laws.
Lovely.
Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Just a reminder, the theme from Ocarina of Time is just the magic whistle theme from Mario 3 and Zelda 1.
Themselves in clothes of cold iron.
Hi, Holiday.
Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
To be Viera is to abide by the green word. It is only natural that Yota's will and the will of the village be as one. Excuse me. If the green word forbids contact with the world outside, then so it must be. We have heard the whisper of the wood. It tells us to deny passage to the Humes, so we've summoned the barriers in Golmora. Those to whom Yota gives her leave, who bear Lenta's tear, may pass, and no other. Alright, so that means we've got to... So this is Fran's home. I hope we can find Mjörn. Hey, we got haste. We fucking got haste. Let's see, Fran's gambits. It's got a lot of empty ones. Alright, so let's definitely ally Annie. Apply. There it is, time magic. Wait, no, Ash is the one who has time magic. Whoops. He also has a lot of space for this stuff, though. Excuse me. Ally Annie. Haste. Also use slow on enemy Annie. How about on any foe that uses haste right now? She'll cast slow as a counterattack. That way she's not constantly trying to do it to everything and using up all her MP. All right. I'm guessing we just head back to the beginning of the village. Come on, step step off the... Wow, that is a long staircase. Three Stooges sounds.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna-Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Off. Camera slowly zooms.
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
Final Fantasy XII. Vaughn ruins everything. They really went out of their way to show their displeasure with changing the main character. Alright, I need to actually see what Tetron is selling. There's a Demon's Bane, which I think is its own license. Storm Spear I can equip right now, though. Elfin Bow, we don't have an Archer. Beetlejuice. We do have a gunner. Wait, what? It says she can equip it. Right there? I'll see what that's about. Gaia Rod. Have any stabs? Yeah, she can equip it. That's weird. Might as well buy Demon's Bane while we're here, so I'll have it. Don't have anyone using one-handed storm swords. Okay, it is Swords 5. It's not its own license. Alright, I was gonna equip Ash with those new armors. Which are the ones we can buy now, so good timing. Go. Aegis Hat for Balthier. Aegis Habit for Balthier. And here we got Bergenet and Shielded Armor for Fran and Pinello. Flame Shield. I guess I can get it for Vaughn. I think his maces are one-handed. There we go. Here's we've got new accessories. potions and such. Traveler Potion, Horology, we already have. Ooh. Asuna. Thundara. Break. Stona. Lyra. And Bleed. Now, we can look at some of these. Stona and Regen we now have. Don't worry about Stona. Stona should go off automatically if someone is being turned to stone. So, Balthier. Oh gosh, he's the only one that I actually have this filled up for now. Okay, we don't usually need Prince's Kiss. So, ally status. I don't know which one is fully... I don't know which one of these is the fully stone one. Oh well. Let's go with Petrify. Use... Stona. There we go. That should do for now. Let's see. Since she's got black magic going on. They've done this in a really way. Fire weak means they're strong against fire. It's very strange. Anyway, fire vulnerable becomes Fyra. Lightning vulnerable gets Thundara. Should check this as a programming stream also, right? Thundara. We don't have Blizzara yet. Ice vulnerable gets... What all elemental spells does she have? Blizzard, Arrow, and Aqua. Okay, we'll do Blizzard. Water, we can do Aqua. Wind. Oops, no, not dark. Wind gets Arrow. Alright, we filled out her cards for a while. System looks like a slight pain. No, it's actually not. It's really... It's fun and interesting, and I just wish it was a bit more complex. Takes a bit of extra setup, so if you're not into that, then... Yeah, I can see it being a pain, but I like it, personally. Get into the algorithm of it. Very nice. I would avoid any unnecessary confrontation. Do what you must and let us be off. When you are ready, we should return to Osmona Plain to the west. The Henna Mines are then only a short distance south. Alright, casting haste. Hey, we found some treants. I guess we'll fight him. Just so we can get some treant items. Ooh, there we go. There's that Fyra. That's some good damage. We got a piece of lumber. Their attack animation, right? I like their little waddle on their hands. Alright. So we can't get through any of the gates yet, so we have to head back to Osmona Plain, which we can reach by heading out northwest. This'll do. Good shit. I need to figure out who gets the most ether lore. And then have them always use the ethers when necessary. Damn right, Banui lady. She's really excellent. Right. Up and around here. Probably turn off the protect, shell, and haste again. Because it is going through a ton of HP for MP. How about, instead of turning it off, we just use it in case anyone gets slowed? That seems reasonable. As for Balthier... Oh, he's not casting Protect and Shell. Ah, okay. I thought he was. Just a moment. Forgot the dang button combo to do something. Gyroscope. Vibration. This not working. Oh, I was pushing the wrong combination. There we go. Much better. Just gotta calibrate the sticks every once in a while. Here's another Chocobo. Let's make a Chocobo baby. And that was the last anyone saw of a Final Fantasy VII player.
Traveler, have you a potion on you? My friend is badly wounded. I fear that untreated he'll die.
I mean, you're an Imperial, but at the same time, I'll probably get something good later if I give you a potion.
I'm in your debt. Thanks to you, my friend's life is saved. We're in your debt, sir.
Talking to Fran, that's rude.
We fled here from the Henna mines. We were attacked, you see. It was all we could do to make it this far. We'll rest here until my friend's wounds have had a chance to heal. If you'd like, we could lend you the use of a chocobo until then. There's a lot of terrain around here which can't be accessed without a chocobo. You let me know when you need one.
Okay, so that's what those Chocobo traps were about. Tracks, not traps.
Have you to thank for my life, it seems. I only hope my mates in the mine are alright.
Alright, give us your Chocobo.
You know that some paths are only accessible by Chocobo, right? A sure sign that such a path is nearby is the presence of Chocobo tracks.
Chocobo paths, yada yada. I have a time limit on this Chocobo. Alright, so they can just walk through these fucking reeds. The black Chocobos are the wild ones in this. This is such a good mix of this. Alright, this must be the Osmona Mines.
Researchers from the Draclaw Laboratory.
You're a Draclaw Laboratory.
Research.
You can tell from all the dead guards, yep. Generally in the series, for those that don't know, black Chocobos have the ability to fly. They've got larger wings, specifically. The Chocobo refuses to go any further. Let's sprint. Yeah! Okay. Thanks, Chocobo. Red Chocobos can climb up mountains. It's easier to tell than just giving them subtle differences like bigger claws. There's been at least 2 shades of blue Chocobo that can go over different kinds of water. Final Fantasy IX, the gold Chocobo was the one that could fly. Final Fantasy VII, the gold Chocobo could simply run over any terrain, including water and mountains and everything else. Yes, black Chocobos can only land in the forest. In some games. In 5 specifically, that is correct. I'm trying to think if there's another game that has the black Chocobo as a flyer. I know it's alluded to. Is there a treasure here? It's showing me. Oh, this tiny note. For immediate distribution and posting, the color of the switchboard phosphor corresponds with the gates currently closed. Accordingly, use of the switchboard opens gates of the color presently illuminated. Note your desired route and open such gates as it requires. It follows that one cannot open red and blue gates simultaneously. As gates throughout the mine are linked, do verify your route in advance. Workers' weekly wisdom: no accidents, no injuries, no worries. Good. I'm glad they're concerned about safety. Oh. It's locked from the other... Oh, thanks. Very helpful. So we gotta find how to move these. Right, now we've got red phosphor, which means the other set of gates is open. So if we find a closed gate, we have to find a switchboard to change the phosphor, is what we're seeing. Definitely want doors somewhere else in the complex to close whenever you open one, right? One of these days when I'm very bored or wish to start fights online, I may try to rank all the various forms of transportation across the Final Fantasies. Both those you can control and those you can't. That's a lovely idea. Gargans have to make the top 10. I think Invincible has to be in there somewhere just for the fucking longevity of it. That fucking thing has been around since Final Fantasy II and it just keeps coming back. Good old Shoe Puff. Shoe Puffs are pretty cool. I managed to escape. I don't know how, but I did. You must be careful if... You, stay back! I've done nothing, please! You are right to fear me. Okay, we came in from the north. And this stick is just never going to work with this game, huh? That's fucking wild how sensitive this game is. This is not a problem on any of my other games. Oh wait, when I take the cap off the stick, it works again. Is that actually hitting? That is hitting the side. Oh. Okay, that's bizarre. I might be able to fix that though. I just have to shave it down or something. That is interesting, and it doesn't affect most games. It wouldn't. The thumbstick cap is wider than it should be. That's interesting. There's also the airship from FF10, which is basically a giant motorcycle without wheels. That's true. It's definitely took some interesting design directions. Noxious vapors and fumes are an ever-present threat within the mine. Should you feel you've been affected, report at once to the infirmary. Workers' weekly wisdom: our workers are our greatest resource. Imperial Army, officiary of resources. Gross. Alright, so we can go any direction from here. But let's check out the one that's open first. I'm gonna just take off the stick cap from here so that I can... Yeah, this works great. Not long term, mind. But it's very functional for the moment. Do the Eidolons in Final Fantasy XIII count as transportation? Shiva, definitely. Also Odin. So many things are fire weak, apparently. So this has led us here. It's a dead end. Where does this go? Oh yeah, Efreet was a car, that's true. Lots of ways to go here. A twisting maze of passages all alike. Gravity moat. Balance moat. We've actually come up with a combo just naturally because there's so many bats here. Alright, lots of dead ends to check for treasure. I think those workers should do more than unionize at this point. This game does follow the themes of revolting, so maybe they can. Damn it, Balthier. Are you fucking serious right now? You better get rid of that petrify. Honestly. The traps are just such a weird mechanic to have in this game. Now we're fighting horses with tentacles. Too bad Jack's not here. He could, put one in a headlock. Back in the day, a strike was when you march to the boss's house and burn it down, maybe with him outside. Maybe. Right, let's see. Oh, it's a mimic. We're apparently also weak against fire. Everything is fucking weak against fire. Oh, another treasure? Maybe? Oh, it's right next to the trap. Damn it. If you can see the traps, your party members should avoid them automatically. Ugh. Of course you fight fire with fire, you fight everything with fire. I mean, if all else fails, you've always got fire to fall back on. I learned that from some strange old man in a cave. Fire doesn't work. Do I use more fire? Yes. You just keep using fire until it works. In Minecraft. Is that a deer with snake antlers? No, that was a horse with tentacles. Completely different, much more believable. Game goes beep beep. Ah, it can teleport. Teleporting tentacle horse.
The Medusa antlers must be the next mine over. Oh, shit. Not really a point to them teleporting mechanically. I may have to put together a custom thumbstick for this thing, or see what else is available. Because the casing being just slightly off-center affects this game and no other game. Frisbee, sit please. You'll get your turn. Bone Crusher! I'm assuming that's a hammer. I don't see a Bone Crusher in the weapon list. What the fuck is a bone crusher? One Punch Man. You know, I heard that show falls apart at the second season, but I do keep meaning to watch the first. I feel like the word Bone Crusher is self-explanatory. The Bone Crusher is a Cuisinart. I have questions. Oh, fuck. Not getting me if you step on that. Are you sneezing, Risby? Is Risby sneezing? Risby sneezing. Yes, I have in fact seen them put a blender in the blender. Okay, well that's another Tyrannosaurus Rex. You think we can handle it? Gotta make sure we've got a clear escape route if not. It is level 26, we can probably handle it. That's true, jawbreakers aren't a weapon. Yet. Have they put a tender heart in a blender and watched it spin around to a beautiful oblivion? I feel like that's much funnier than it should be to me. Poached Tyrannox and got a Tyrant Hide. There's so much mine here, and it's all mine. I feel like we should go back to the junction before continuing too much further. I like Eve 6, and I recognize this both dates me and makes me look like I hold bad opinions. I don't know a thing about Eve 6. Oh, it's a thunderbug, they called it. Two thunderbugs and a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah. Plan on. Alright, so now we know that this is closed. So it does in fact look like we have to come at this from another direction. Cannot come in from that. Okay, I see how this works. We are gonna have to go back to the junction eventually. Or at least find another control panel. Sang that song about the heart in a blender. Known from Jay and Silent Bob about pretending to be an ass kicker to appease your fans even though you're just a musician. Huh. The only Jay and Silent Bob songs that ever come to mind are the Fuck song and Berserker. My love for you is like a truck berserker. Would you like to making fuck berserker? This leads out to Osmona Plain, apparently. No, wait, that's just my map. Whoops. So this is another more different. We're not going to be able to go back from here. Interesting. But we also cannot advance from here. All right. Okay, it was trapped with jelly. Jelly trap. Jelly trap. Oh, this isn't good, huh? Fine, here's a lot of fire. It's helping. Oh my god, there's so many. I am so glad I was set up for this exact type of situation for some reason. We've made a combo just by staying in this room. I think we were supposed to run away. Holy shit. I don't think we were supposed to win that fight. Oh my god, it keeps happening. Yeah, they wanted us to run through the next door. Is it gonna keep happening? Can we get some more jelly? Bring it on. Oh, this guy's dead, huh? You think he was killed by jelly? Apparently, Max Collins dusted off Eve 6's Twitter account recently and seems pretty cool. Well, that's good. Hi, Gaston. You want to come up on the couch? Come on, come up onto Pillow and Blanket Mountain. I don't have room for you on this side right now. My Steam Deck is there. And sitting on my Steam Deck would suck for you and the Steam Deck. No one would enjoy that. Come on. No, you don't want up on this side? Okay. Just wanted to say hi. Hi. Off. Alright, so now we should be able to go north from here. We are at least covering most of the grounds of the mine. This is an interesting dungeon design. A little bit Zelda-ish. Though with more Tyrannosaurus Rex's mind. Everything is weak against fire, apparently. Do I have her set up to use fire without checking for weakness? Did I fuck that up? Because she's casting it a lot. No, fire vulnerable. Wait a sec. Any foe susceptible. Okay, so fire weak. Okay, I had these mixed up. Because like I said. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not worded well. Water weak. Wind weak. Okay, now we got something. Vulnerable means that they can take that type of damage. Not that they have a specific vulnerability to it. Yeah, now she's doing her attacks proper. Now the whole thing makes more sense. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we can look around here and then head out west. Okay, that's closed now, which means that the one at the north... Oh, this is gonna be those mimics again, yep. Ah, they're weak to ice. So now she's actually using magic correctly. I need to get her more magic strength increases. So right now she's not doing super great with the bottom level spells. Really good with the second level spells. We've been this way. We should now be able to go this way, yep. Yeah, this dungeon is really interesting to me.
Look at the Magicite. These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course, Draklor must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the Resistance forces move, the rich veins of Magicite and Bujeba will be forever beyond their grasp.
Is it her? What is this mist? Man.
The stench of fumes. The stench of power. What's wrong with her? Stay away!
Thank you, Bad Road.
Hume.
What are you calling Hume? Oh, wait. What was that animation? Oh my god, that looked like the monster from Poppy Playtime. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Oh, fuck. That was beautiful, though. Oh, fuck. Well, now's a good time to take a break. Remember, there's a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't ever have to be fought for. Things like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and murdered by the police. There are ways you can help. These include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Under the second command are more ways you can help. These are all current campaigns. Through these two lists of links, please check them out and find something you can do to help. You're kept up to date by my Sib September. It is the Eternal September in chat. Please let it know if there's anything else that needs to go here. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter.
These are things that we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the very top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. I'm going to be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to run an ad break. We have no stance on ad blockers. We'll see you back here shortly. Alright, I am back. Let's continue from where we left off last. Alright, so this heads up north. Still hasn't looped around to this space. I may have to come back in here. Said you encounter beasts within the mine, no matter how trivial, withdraw at once. A specialist crew will be dispatched to assist. Workers' weekly wisdom, discretion is the better part of valor. Oh, we got a boss fight now. Oh my god, her animations are so good.
That's a behemoth. Y'all, that's a fucking behemoth. Wow, that was some weird... Wow, my computer does not like that animation. Alright, gambits. Falthier. Turn yours on. Same for you, Ash. I should have a... You know what, this is fine. No, you know what? I need to make a second one that can be turned on and off. Bow. Wait, no. Ally. Annie. And haste. I'll just turn that one on real quick. And here comes the fight. Oh, it's Tiamat. That is not Tiamat. What the fuck are you talking about? An 8+ Heman. Very nice. Let's just dump out some quickening. Always good to use these ridiculous quickening animations.
I must endure.
You're going to love this one. Heads up!
Ah. Shuffled 3 times and it wasn't enough. Those become easier to do once people have more charges. Wow. This thing has a lot of HP. That was over 8,000. I'm gonna throw a knot of rust at it. Ooh, 184 damage. An eye rake? That's illegal. Tiamat's cheating. What's the matter, ref? You blind? Althea is currently doing the most physical damage. Trying to fuck on me. This is going quite well, I would say. My command setups are working real good. Do I have anyone who has the thing that... I think it casts Protect on itself. I don't have Dispel yet. Well, let's just try dumping some Andara into it and see how that goes.
Want to come up, Caston? This side. Now you want. Oh, now I have had actions disabled. Come on, Gaston, you got this. I don't remember what stops disable other than just waiting. There's disable. That doesn't help. There's immobilize. Gambits. Ash, you can stop. Oh wait, no, this is fine. Yeah, I can't do anything. Don't actually know how to heal this. An item. There's a remedy. I don't know who has the highest remedy lore. You see who has it. I wish there was an easy way other than searching around to figure out who has the highest remedy. There's Achilles. We don't have the scroll yet. I like that you can just do this in the middle of a fight, though. Yeah, figuring out who has the best remedy lore is a pain in the ass. I guess we'll just have people try them. Items. Remedy on. Fran. Hey, it worked. Alright, so she has some decent remedy lore. Oh, oops, I should have turned off Poach, huh? Poach gets turned off for boss fights. There we go, much better. Boom. No problem.
Operations, Elizabeth. You've just fought at a Tiamat. Oh, his stick was slipping through his hand. Aw, shit. Something to do with the Nethicite.
That thing inside her, what was it?
Kidney stone? Those hurt pretty bad.
Is it you?
Old Flame.
When the Hume soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Viera give little care to goings on beyond her. But in me, an uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
Probably a good idea to be
hoping to find something
suspicious of colonizers.
You're as foolhardy as your sister.
Oh, sisters.
They took me then and set close beside me a stone.
Not an Old Flame.
They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Viera well suited this end. I saw the light coming from the stone, and then...
We have seen this.
I don't remember a lot of the details of this story.
The mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicite. Then that means... Penella, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm. And even if it is dangerous, on Leviathan it kept us safe.
There is a place for all things, even dangers such as this.
I hope you're right about that.
Y'all notice how it makes no goddamn sense that they took Penello? There was no reason for that. It would have made much more sense to try and take Ash. Yes, Vaughn should be the one to approach. Great idea. That always goes well.
Lente's tear is a permission. Pass through the wood and leave. To other places go. That cannot be all. I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing. How can the Viera stand and do nothing at all? Ivalice is for the Humes. The wood alone is for us. But that is wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood.
Do not do this. You must remain away from the Humes.
They're a bunch of bastards.
Stay with the wood. Live together with the wood. This is your way.
But Fran, my sister...
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom, yet my past has been cut away forever. No longer can my ears hear the green word.
You know, Bad Road, I'll take that headcanon.
You want, Miern?
Sister.
No, Miern. Only one sister remains to you now. You must forget my existence.
I am
barely 300 years old.
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
The wood longs for you, for the child gone from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not? Goodbye, sister.
You obtained Lentes Tier. I'm actually going to have to open up the case on this controller. There's a weird thing here. Fortunately, as I've said, it is built to be repairable and moddable. Hey, Tetron, I'm gonna sell you some more shit. Some lumber, some earth magicite, some more demon eyeballs, some storm magicite, some pebbles again, some coral pelts, some batwing, windstone, crooked fang, forest gems, grimoire togale, dark magicite, iron scraps, wind magicites, iron hides, some more water magicite, yellow liquid. So we've got arrows alight, oil-soaked, oil arrows, or fire arrows, fiery arrows and a longbow. Sippin' wine, Bacchus's wine XIII, and hollow shaft arrows, which includes a Loxley bow and a quiver of hollow shaft arrows, which bamboo arrows, which are poisonous apparently. Go. And past the barriers of the Golmora jungle. Alright. Let's head out to the Golmora jungle. Oh, whoops. Need to set their gambits correctly again. Need that. Do need this. And do need this. And don't need this. I mean, I'll take it briefly. So now those barriers should all be gone. We can head around, explore the remaining parts of the wood. That's where we go next, but I want to look at some of these other parts. There's a red cap. Apparently, Marlborough are weak to arrow. This is a thing I've just learned.
Okay, so if we go around this way, we can find out what that box is. Doesn't say what direction place we're going is, so I guess we're just gonna find out when we get there. Burritos, oh no. Aqua. Oh no, Larsa died, and Balthier's about to. These guys are very strong. What fucking level are these? Oh, okay, these are high level hellhounds. Whoops. So I shouldn't be there then. I guess that answers where we're supposed to go next. No, it doesn't, because there's two directions to go. Oh, they're all that level. Good lord. If we fight them one at a time, they're no problem, but they keep coming in groups of threes. Oh no. Alright, they're water, not... Water weak, not wind weak. Well... Huh. Oh god. Run, run, run. These guys we can handle. Ash, wake up! Well, I guess we're probably supposed to go east then. Waterweed didn't go as good for Discovery Channel until they added sharks to it. There's just one hellhound here? Because that we can nope. Well, two we might be able to handle. Oh yeah, two is no problem. Three is where it starts getting dicey. Let's just check this exit. See if we're confronted by more level 40 enemies. That's... Oh yeah, we're not supposed to go this way yet, or I'm way under-leveled. Which doesn't seem that likely considering how fast we tore through that dungeon. And this way. gone this way, so now we should find stuff that's not level 40 and higher. I hope. Ah, yeah, this is more like it. Just Marlboros all the way down. Marlboros and gargoyles. Galgoros. Amber amulet. Or armlet? I didn't notice. It is several years now since such as you began passing through the wood unwelcome. Some sought only to flee their pursuers, but others there were who thought to bring ruin to the wood. This wakened in Myrn a deep disquiet. That she should see this and leave the wood surprises me little. It's a big turtle. Wow. Oh, it's another behemoth. But it's even cuter. It's got flowers on it. Gambits. Valthier. Turn on your protections. Turn off poach. And that should do it. Oh, there's also like treants here. Treants are done. Could summon Belias. You know what? Let's do it. Oh hey, I can make Belias the party leader. I didn't even realize that. Hey, Brain flare. That wasn't very exciting. Oh, how about Hellfire then? Is that the finisher that unsummons him? It might be. Yep. Oh well. Now we know. Oh yeah, sharks have like really sharp scales. I actually know that for some reason. So if you rub them the wrong way, then it'll cut up your hand. God, the camera is not good for this. Look at him wiggle. Look at him wiggle. Alright. Sucks to be us, I guess. Ouch. Should have put on anti-confuse. What needs to be cured immediately? Bran is still silenced, as is Ash. We fixed Balthier's. Balthier should be able to handle the rest of this. I should put mute silence above poison in priority. Poison is honestly relatively low in priority. Gosh, we've barely done any damage here. Everyone stay alive. That's the most important thing. Ow. No, bring the healer back to life real quick. Oh, it missed. Someone already did the raising. I guess Larsa did. There's a way to remove oil. Let's see. Oh, am I silenced again? Darn it. Here, we can handle that with an item. There we go. Ah, that fireball is just tearing us apart. Alright, no one's bringing Balthier back just yet. There we go. Even dying doesn't remove oil. That's scary. Oh no, again? Really? Should have prepared better. Okay, it didn't hit as hard this time. Didn't put everything on everyone all at once. Larsa, you died. Oh, Balthier is casting rays already. See if I can unoil with a remedy currently. It worked. Could have bought more remedies. And Larsa can fend for himself, honestly. Alright, now we're doing okay. So I am gonna set off the quickenings. Start out with the small one. I feel like this raises weird philosophical questions. Is it the soul that stays slippy or the greasy body? You know what? You're right and you should say it. I think this is important.
I must endure.
Ah, I was hitting the wrong button. Shit. It's the right trigger. I keep trying to hit the left bumper. Well, at least we got a finisher. That's important. It is unfortunately a fire elemental finisher. But we still did a good chunk of damage. Specifically on Larsa. Interesting. I'm guessing it'll only target oily people with that. Well, I guess we've got enough remedies to do this once. Fran uses an ether. Fran continues to explode the behemoth. Such a cute behemoth, though. I like the way it wiggles. Well, Fran's confused. That's not great. They're all confused, in fact. Ow. Alright, she just bonked herself out of confusion. Don't try this at home.
have to start actually buying remedies. Best worst quality. The wiggles are rather harmful, so that's the real problem. They're good wiggles until they hit you. It's just a really powerful dish soap. The remedies? Yeah. They'll clean that oil right off you. Just like you're a baby penguin. That was a big fight. Now we get the victory theme. Balthier he didn't even bring out his rod this time because he was embarrassed about how it put through his hand earlier. I do like that they go out of their way to add that song to every title in some form or other. 9,872 gil. Wow, I'm glad I stopped then. It's the first time we've had a significant number come out of a box. Alright, it's 10:53. I'm not going to get to the next story point before 11, so let's go over here and save. And we will call this till next week. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for sticking with us over the years, especially no matter how often our internet failed. Where is my Stream Deck? Not to be confused with my Steam Deck. So we've got our schedule here. Let's go over that real quick. Today's Thursday. So tomorrow we got a wild card stream in the afternoon. And then Katie in September will be playing Gotham Knights. Saturday, someone on the Xenon Fiber channel will be playing something new. Remember there was talk of finding a better version of Enter the Matrix. But could be other things too. Sunday, Wandering Beekeeper will be playing Wildflowers, which is really cute. It's like a super cute version of like Story of Seasons with a more involved plot line, kind of like a Rune Factory. And it is very cute. That's over on the channel Wandering Beekeeper. Monday, we've got our wild card streams, and then Andy's going to be playing more Tangle Tower, and September's going to be playing more Volume. Also a very cool game. It's a bit under the radar nowadays. It's puzzle stealth. It's pretty cool. Tuesday, we got a wild card stream, and then Annie will be playing Immortal Unchained, the game that we're very wary about currently. But she'll continue it and see where things develop to. I mean, she played through all of Nier Automata, and I feel like it's hard to get much worse than that, as far as messaging goes. Wednesday, Tsu's doing Steel Rising. And Bad Road, did you finish Dragonfall this week? I'm not sure if you did or not. Well, it could be either Dragonfall if it's not finished, or something else if it is. And Thursday is back to me with Final Fantasy XII, and Andy on the channel Andymonium with Tangle Tower. Anyway, here's our YouTube channel. If you're enjoying me playing Final Fantasy XII,
I did another stream of Final Fantasy IX a couple years ago. And I even voiced Steiner Math as Adelbert Steiner. So that might be something that you enjoy. Alright, I think that's all the things. So good night everyone, and I hope you're having some good days and nights.